What's up, one and all? This is the Peace Dealer, and I have a special message for any of you who was born, who is born from or were born from 1982 to 1995. This, especially if you're born like 82, 83, 84, this message especially resonates relevantly for you, okay? There is an initiation that's occurring with Uranus and Taurus that's going to challenge the depth of your insecurities and break you through into a level of supernatural strength and an ability that really no other soul group and generation will harness, because the generation after you, Pluto and Sagittarius, is going to wield upper echelon, higher, like literally supernatural Shazam powers, where they can say the word and instantly attain a god form. And then the generation before you at Pluto Libra, while they're going to have the superior intellect to maximize their psychic potential, won't be in a position to understand the depth, having Pluto in Scorpio, which is what your generation is, to even understand what you're going through. Like, all they can do is assist. And so you have this Pluto Scorpio vibration that's left literally in the dark. And I just kind of want to help you like maneuver this, because many of you will feel like you're going fucking crazy, and you're not. You're just integrating deep, pure energy that's enough to make anyone go irrationally insane in this fake world we live in. Because remember, Scorpio is all about deep authenticity and purity. So you're literally left in the dark. Pluto Sagittarius, kids born after 95, have the wherewithal to see this process because it's the light. And then Pluto Libra is at least left with an extreme sense of objectivity. So their logic, albeit maximizing their psychic potential, will not allow them to understand this deep irrational process that y'all left in the dark, Pluto and Scorpio, have. So what am I talking about? Do you have Pluto and Scorpio in your chart? And yes, I do plan to make a video for if you're Pluto Libra with this and Pluto Sag, but I'm starting with Pluto Scorpio because, especially if you're born 82, 83, 84, this is activating for you first. All y'all born in the mid to late 80s, you're getting this sooner, okay? They're gonna be history books. There really can't be books written on this, because every Pluto in Scorpio has a secret connection to these vibrations that are meant to be left secret. And so there's not any contextual literature that is meant to be written or can be written about this. Many of you are just going to feel emotions and be misunderstood for the rest of your life. But this is where it gets good. These are the perks of having stuff like this, where unless you're with someone else of that soul group, they're not really going to understand. And even the ones in the soul group, you know, if they're not Scorpio water sign, will fully understand it. Me being progressed into Cancer helps me understand, but I'm not a Scorpio, so I'll never truly understand like Scorpios will, like Pisces will. So pay attention, water signs. You are being initiated into the secret path. Do you have Pluto and Scorpio? That means you were born from 82 to 95. And that means you are a super rare soul, a supernaturally rare soul. Pluto in Scorpio allows you the ability to harness energy at the deepest extreme depth, and enables you to understand secrets of sex, death, and transformation as it relates to human physiology, psychology, and just the general psyche. I'm channeling all this. So keep this in mind, because on top of this depth perception that you have, this is the reason why our generation is able to see through the BS. This is the reason why our generation feels bitterness and sorrow for being told lies and inheriting bullshit from older generations. That is not the fault of everyone who has like older generations, because they're inheriting that bitterness too, but really fucks us, because now we're just seen as stupid millennials that really don't know what to do with our lives, when we're actually the ones who are going to lead the way and pave the way for the future generations to embrace these super psychic gifts. We're the ones that add depth to the culture because we're able to explain deeper feelings that other people have seen as taboo, as, evil, as bad, when it's actually just a realistic understanding of how we cope with this transformative pure energy. The key word with Scorpio is purity. And when you put this super pure energy in this, it's very corruptible. And this is why this is an initiation into the secret path. Uranus is going to be opposite Pluto, and this is a rare aspect that's not going to happen for anyone else who doesn't have Pluto and Scorpio. So if you have Pluto and Scorpio, you are the only one who's going to understand what's occurring when reality suspends, and now the secrets that were written deep in your soul start to manifest through this bridge and opposition in Uranus through your body. When you start to telekinetically at an initial level influence your reality, because you're taking this transpersonal realm in Scorpio and you're physically manifesting it out in Taurus. The depth of intensity needed in Pluto and Scorpio is what's going to allow you to shoot electricity through your fingertips. The reason why this is an initiation into a secret path is because you're going to, over the course of 7 years, understand secrets of your body, psyche, and psychology that will allow and grant you supernatural abilities, and now have you integrate this in your real postmodern society, which is going to be every bit as gnarly and like super confusing and unconventional as you could ever imagine. But this is the stuff you read in comic books, my friends, and none of it is going to be like easy to deal with, but it starts with us. Even Pluto Libras won't be going through this. Pluto Libras are going to have the quincunx to their Pluto, so this is going to manifest an enhanced psychic ability, but it's us, because we have the strength of Pluto in Scorpio to deal with the supernatural evolution and emergence physically. While everyone's going to manifest their power, this is what's going to initiate us into the secret path, where you're going to have to experience and go through things that you can't tell other people, because they either won't get it or it's just some stuff that they shouldn't know. And this is going to challenge your insecurities, and you're going to go the right way because you're heading more deeper and closer into your fears. So I just wanted to open up this concept. If you have Pluto and Scorpio, I want you to comment below your experiences with this, because it's already started and onsetted, and you're going to feel that depth. Where is it in your chart? Come all the way out through your body and emerge these supernatural abilities. 82 to 95. If you have this, you're being initiated onto the secret path, and this is going to considerably transform the way you not only perceive reality, but harness your strength and psychic energies. Because ultimately, Taurus and Scorpio are energy centers. Scorpio channeling from the energy center deep in your Tantien to the core of your being and soul, out physically in Taurus. And this is just part one of this series. I barely scratched the surface, but I don't want this recording to end. The keywords I want you to embrace, though, are super psychic and supernatural abilities that will literally just manifest. Everyone's going to manifest superpowers, but for you, Pluto and Scorpios, it's going to take on a significantly different quality, because it's going to incorporate the presence of otherworldly beings that you have to summon. Those of you walking the secret path, you're going to have to summon your spirit animal. Think Naruto, how they have to write with their blood a contract. Some of you are going to awaken to the fact that you're vampires, werewolves, lycans, all sorts of beings, reptilians, dracos, dragons, and this is what's going to make this real. You're going to need a Pluto Libra, Pluto Virgo, a Pluto Sag to help facilitate this, but you have to keep a lot of what you go through secret, hence why it's the secret path. So, find a Scorpio who is in this generation, who can help you. Listen to their music. I think, Drake is a 0 degree Scorpio sun with Pluto there, but any water sign will definitely indirectly help you with this if you don't already have one in your life. So keep that in mind. Please comment below your thoughts on this, because many of you are already experiencing this through dreams and through small but subtle dynamics. If you're born 82, 83, 84, it's already happening, all right? Uranus opposite Pluto. It's going down. Peace.